So I am gonna try and play KOTOR, since, you know, things went so well with FRAPS and Mass Effect. Oh boy. Sure, I'll go with for the short crop hair. Whatever. I haven't actually played this in a while, but I'm not new to this game. And I don't want to pay extra for anything. So I think I'll just do that. Yeah. Downside of point buy is, you know, I'll live with that. That's fine. If I do that, I'll at least be able to use the skill. It'll be expensive. Don't like the cost of cross-class skills, but... Remind me what you do. Lowers defense is bad. Okay. Alright. See, none of these are useful right away because you can't really afford the penalties. Something to work towards. Trying to remember what I actually like using. It's not a terrible idea, but I do tend to end up going for this, even if I start out shitty with it. Yeah, no. It's still a waste of feet to get skill points with. But I'll go the usual, even if it won't matter right away. No. Since that's when I'm starting it, might as well. Actually, there's a little bit of a legacy for me with that. And I'll get us through the Empire, I guess. We'll see.
polygons.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time. I'm Trask Ulgo, ensign with the Republic fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up! We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive. Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really. But she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I know all about your reputation. How you used to smuggle spice and blasters along the Corellian run. I guess the Republic figured since they couldn't catch you, they might as well hire you. And I'll admit, the Republic is in desperate need of someone with your kind of skills. Desperate enough to overlook your shady past. But now that you signed on for this mission, you're part of the Republic fleet. And Bastila needs all troops at her side during this attack. So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
You can move the mouse to the edges of the screen to rotate the camera. Alternately, moving the mouse while holding down the right mouse button will rotate the camera as well. To move towards the footlocker, hold down the right mouse button and face the camera towards it. Then hold down the left mouse button as well to cause the character to run forward. You can left-click on an object to select it. Once the footlocker is selected, left-click on it again to perform the default action and open it.
Yeah, I do actually remember controls. Yeah. Might as well stay further away then. Do I have to talk to you again? I don't remember.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own. Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
You always control the leader of the party. You can switch who is the party leader by left-clicking on their portrait in the lower left corner of the screen. Left-click my portrait now to switch me to the party leader, then use me to open the door. Left-click.
Where? Yep, tab. That's what I thought. So... what cycles through targets? Because you were looking at the wrong goddamn thing. I don't remember what button actually does that.
Now that the door's open, you better take the lead again.
This is Carthonasi. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge!
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
I'm not gonna go through all the tutorial talk. On it. Done.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party! For the Republic!
Well, that's not gonna happen. Shut up! Oh, you're not around the corner to see them, to shoot at them. Oh, maybe? Yeah, you're fine. Could be useful.
I'm here.
Yeah. Definitely wanna...
Oh!
I've got a feeling that won't be our last battle with the Sith. Good thing we have med packs to heal our wounds. It might be a good idea to use one now before our next battle.
Meh.
That works. Okay. Either wasn't I just remember what? Actually. Let's get you to do that. At least for now. It'll be more useful to do that way. Not gonna be shitty with two of those, but you will be more useful with that than with the short blade. So let's do that.
That's what they expect me to do here. Because they're lined up in a way that convenient.
It's a dark Jedi! This fight is too much for us! We better stay back! All we do is get in the way! That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, they could have used her help.
Yeah, but...
The bridge is just beyond that door. You better equip your melee weapon. There isn't much room on the bridge, and it's suicide to use a blaster in close quarters. I should equip a melee weapon, too. Either that or I'll have to stay back and use my blaster.
You want me to use a melee weapon, but you could stay back and use a blaster. How about fight me? You know, just to... God.
We'll be fighting in close quarters on the bridge.
You really gonna make me? Fuck you. I hate that the game gets domineering with some of that shit. Because as soon as you open that door for me, guess what I'm gonna do? Huh. Funny how that worked. Turn your ass around to be useful.
Bastila's not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Yay! Fuck yes. Just like they're going to force me to take that level? Which is grudgingly tolerable, but I do like it. I do end up holding levels in this game. Because it's just so much more worthwhile to spend them on better classes. I will always have a use for more of those. You won't actually let me hold that one. Sure, have another thing I'm not gonna use anytime in the near future. Not like it'll matter much. Oh, right. There is one more thing to do. 'Cause I remember. But no. Alright. Yeah, that'll do.
There's something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi! I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
This is Carthel Nassi on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods. But be careful. There's a Sith patrol just down the corridor. Use your stealth skill to sneak past him.
Well, I don't actually have to, but I could.
Out of sight, out of mind.
That's cool. I just get a bonus to damage. Actually, man, seconds to hit from stealth. Hey, thanks for having shitty aim. That helps, because I'm gonna be squishy. Are you over that now?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yes, thank you.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
Technically, if you've got the skill and the parts, you can get the experience points for doing those. If you time it right. Just, you know, something. There's now nothing left to do there. You're empty. Yeah. But yeah, it does let you get experience points for doing both. Whether or not you record both. Just, you know, nice. I'll take the extra.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below. I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left on the Endar Spire. Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later. Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you on the escape pod. Do you remember? Well, you've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. You were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
Deal.
Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves. That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her. Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course, there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive. Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
I can ask him questions later.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. And we can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
This game is not so subtle with the foreshadowing, which is why it wasn't a surprise to me the first time I played this. But I will continue on in Terrace next time.